How is all? First off, thanks for letting that applause die as fucking fast as possible. We're talking about 2 footsteps to the mic. Some of yous clapped, I heard yous. There was like a couple of people clapped as if to say, I've seen him before, he's very good. Then it's like I got into the light and yous all went, no, sorry, that's the wrong fucking fella. I'm not clapping him, no fucking way. So, yeah, my name is Gar. I'm over from Dublin. And if you haven't seen me before, just relax. I'm very good. So, I am. I know what I'm about to talk about, so I can say that. But I like that. I like you with the arms folded. Your bollocks are out, but your arms are folded. Look. Put your balls away there, will you, man? Relax. Fucking arms are folded and they're everywhere. Well, yeah, this is nice. This is nice and intimate. We do gigs all over the place. It's not always like this. This is a pleasure. I've been listening backstage. I heard some of the Northern Irish accents and I thought, fuck, I left Ireland to get away from them. And they fucking followed me. Is that yours, is it? That's a fucking worry. I'll be performing this side. So, yeah. But it's Northern Irish. I didn't understand a fucking word. So, fucking an elocution lesson going on. That's Belfast. All right. Okay, geography teacher over there. That's grand. Right, so, yeah, as I said, I haven't played here before, but I am very good. So, this is nice. This is intimate. There's a load of us here. It's not always like this. Sometimes you're looking forward to a gig. He knows. I bring him to all my gigs. He's actually Indian. He's not from the north at all. We're mixing it up for each other, making it interesting. But, was that your laugh there, was it? That wasn't a laugh. That was like a fucking, where's me inhaler? Do you think he's funny? No, I'm fucked. So yeah, it's we got an ambulance now. We're like, you'll be all right, will you? I'm gonna do like another 13 minutes. Like I mightn't make it, will you? Now I'm worried about 2 of us in this fucking gig. But I'll start off. I'll tell you a couple of personal stories first, right? We'll get the personal stuff out of the way and then we can maybe get involved in and find out if that's a tumour or whatever you've got going on. We'll find out what the problem is over there. If I have time. But I'll tell you the personal stuff and then we'll get involved with yourselves. But I'm 39 years of age and about 30 years ago my dad told me I was adopted, which is true. He wasn't just fucking with me. He wasn't seeing how I'd react. You know, he didn't say it out of spite either. It's not like I'd just beaten him at pool. It's not like I said, Dad, do you want another game? And he said, no, I do not, Gar. And let me wipe the smile right off your fucking face. That's not what happened. I'll tell you the backstory, right? At the time, my ma was in hospital. I was only about 7 or 8. My ma went into hospital for open heart surgery. Now, it was fine. She's at home now. She's grand. Nothing wrong with her. I say nothing wrong with her. I mean, she's slap bang in the middle of the menopause. You know. She's fucking roasting. She doesn't wheeze, but she's roasting. But she's grand. But it meant that my dad was left in charge, right? Now, I'm an only child, apart from my brothers. A few sisters. No, I am. I'm an only child, right? And it meant that my dad was left in charge. Now, my dad is what I would describe as an Irish stereotypical builder dad, right? He's 6'4", 18 stone, doesn't have emotions, doesn't do conversations, comes home, hates the family, loves Chuck Norris, and goes to bed early to store up extra resentment for the day ahead. A proper Irish male. Like my dad's attitude would be, why would I tell your mother I love her? Look at the shelves I made. Don't need to tell the woman anything, she knows. Right, I'm 39, as I said now, it's about 30 years ago. Now, as kids, there's certain foods we all love, certain foods we hated. I'm going to ask you, pal, how old are you? 23. Fuck. I won't embarrass you. How old? Have a look over there. That'll be you. He's only 33. Look at the head on him. 10 years have ravaged him. So 23, how old are you, pal? 29 and 25. You even put on the deep voice there for me, didn't you? You just couldn't see that. He held his Adam's apple. He was like, 25. Oh, that point is killing me throat. Okay, so, well, we're all different, you know. But as kids, there's certain foods we loved, certain foods we hated. Now, as a kid growing up, what I loved more than anything was bird's eye potato waffles, right? I fucking loved them when I was growing up. And as I said, before my ma was sick, when she was well, she used to make them for me morning, noon and night, spoil me rotten. But as I've explained to you, it's now slightly different. She was in hospital. My dad was left in charge. And I remember I came in one day, I was only 7 or 8, full of excitement, like him, just fucking every day was a blessing. I came in and my dad said, Gar, what do you want for dinner? And I said, bird's eye potato waffles. And he said, there's no waffles. And you're adopted. Now, I can think of a nicer way of breaking that news to an infant. But I said, I don't understand. I was heartbroken, I was crying my eyes out. I said, I don't understand. I said, why are you only telling me this now? I said, who had all the fucking waffles? And he didn't answer, you know, but he's 18 stone. He fucking ate them, lads. I explained that in the build-up to the story. He's fucking huge. He ate them. There's only 2 of us in the house. And I was thinking then, you know, I've had 30 years to kind of get over this, 30 years of dealing with it. And I thought, well, maybe he tried. As I've explained to you, he's not great on conversation. He's not a very emotional man. And I thought, well, maybe he tried in his own little way, a little subtle way of letting me know about the adoption without actually confronting me with the adoption story. And I thought, well, were there clues? And there were clues. I remember I came in one day and there was a big banner on the kitchen wall and it said happy birthday, and then in brackets it said we think. Now, you know, I was young, I didn't get it. Also, I remember now, looking back, I'm like, that had to have been a clue. I remember he used to introduce me as a friend of the family. Like, the clues were there. I wasn't bright. That's, I think, is what I'm going to say. But the other personal story I'll tell you is now, we'll get into this. You know, this is more recent. This is only about a month and a half ago. My girlfriend told me she was pregnant, so I broke up with her. Fuck that. I hardly get to use that PlayStation as it is. I thought, no, fucking not getting into it, no way. I remember she came out of the bathroom, she said, Gar, I'm pregnant. What do you hope it is? And I said, a faulty pregnancy test. Obviously. You know, she laughed. She thought I was messing. So everyone's a winner. But I have a 2-year-old daughter at home, and I love her. I love her to bits. I love her like she were a son. You know, one of the good ones. That's. But without getting too personal, and we'll get into other stuff now after this. But without getting too personal, and I obviously don't want to bring the night down, but I've been with my girlfriend a while now. I'm 39, she's 37, and for a long time we didn't think that she could get pregnant because she's not great looking. I love that because some people are laughing and other people are just looking at me going, the fucking balls on him. He has some nerve, I'll tell you that. But what we're going to do, now we'll wrap it all up after this, but now we have a nice mixture. I can see most of these. I know there's a nice mix of male and female. I'm telling you this right now. The women in the room will not like what I'm about to say. But I'll make me points. And if we need to, I hope we don't, but if we need to, we can get into it. But are there any women, now not just in here tonight, I mean anywhere in the world, who know how to handle a penis properly? Don't make me look at you. But what I love about that is, sometimes people kick off, but yous all, and they're guaranteed there's sluts here dying to fucking say something. But it's like their mates are like, fucking, it's a trap, don't. And I know, obviously I'm generalising when I say a lot of women don't know how to handle the penis properly. Obviously there are exceptions. And I know there's girls here with their partners, and I'm not expecting big laughs for this bit. Because I know there's fellas here with their girlfriends fucking terrified. Because they're looking at me and she's looking at them going, what the fuck is he talking about? And I guarantee your fella doesn't want to hurt you, your fella doesn't want to say this. There'll be girls here now going, who the fuck does he think he is? Not my fella. Yeah. Every fella. And I guarantee if you try and get involved now, your fella will just say, why don't you just listen to what he has to say? I'm not saying I'm on his side. I'm not saying I'm on his side. I'm just saying, sit down and fucking listen. But the problem, right? Now, this isn't a one-sided thing. I'm going to get into what fellas do badly on women as well. This isn't a one-sided argument. But just for this bit, right? The problem with the hand job, girls. And just in case there's anyone sat there going, fuck, this is awkward. There's going to be like 5 minutes of this. So, forget about the awkwardness. That's gone. We're locked in now, right? So the problem with the hand job, girls, is, right? It's too rough. You need to loosen your grip, right? The fact that I've even mentioned the word grip implies there's too much force. Nobody grips the penis. He does. Nobody. You don't grip the penis. You grip an arm wrestle. You grip a tennis racket. You grip an old Atari joystick. Which reminds me, girls, stop pressing the fucking top of it. It's not centipede, you're not killing aliens. Just fucking leave it alone, right? Also, if you look at my forehead here, right? We were having the crack, we were having a great night, and then this little block of anger appeared, this little line, this little furrowed brow, right? We know you don't want to do it, girls. We know that. We never need to see this. We never need to see this. It's like as you're doing it, you're thinking to yourself, oh, for fuck's sake. And I have to work next Saturday. That's not the expression. This is the expression. Look at the joy on my face. Look at me, lads. Look at me. Don't hold your throat. Look at me. That's the way you should be doing it. But we get into technique, right? And I'm going to end soon. So, if you get into technique, right? If you look at the technical part, if you look at the arm bit, right? The arm bit. That's solid. There could be an earthquake. That wouldn't fucking budge. But look at the wrist. Look how loose and fluid the wrist is. Look at the motion. Forward, back, left to right. I can do what I want. Next time you're doing it, girls, just tell yourself, you should be doing it like it's your turn next in Monopoly. You should be doing it like you're thinking. But for the last bit, right, we'll fly through this. Now, this is all of us, right? This is male, female, black, white, gay, straight. Everyone's under the bus for this, right? Once you make the motion to go down on somebody, you should commit to it, no matter who you are, right? Because the person on the receiving end sees that. They probably weren't expecting much. They see that little drop and they start thinking, oh. This is a lovely little DVD extra here. But if the person goes down for like a second and then snake charms their way back up, you're going to be left going, did you forget something? What the fuck? What? Right, there's a technique, right? This is a genuine thing. It's for usually when a fella goes down on a girl, and it's called licking a stamp, right? Now, this is a genuine thing. This is when a fella goes down, gives it a little lick, and then gets the fuck out of there. In case the vagina, I don't know, electrocutes or whatever. I don't really know. Now, I wouldn't want that done. If anything, when I go down, I'm probably too committed, girls. I go down, I fucking stay down. I can be down there for hours. Sometimes I bring a packed lunch. On my iPod, you know, get the bank holiday over. I'll see you Tuesday. Good luck. But the reason, and we'll end on this, the reason that I genuinely believe, hand on heart, that we should commit to the orals is, now we're going back, I was here a while ago, doing gigs a few years ago, and we're going back a little while, but I had a one-night stand with a woman, and when I got down there, all I could see were tiny bits of toilet paper hanging off her pubic hair like bunting. It was like a vagina was having a street party. It was fucking everywhere. It was like the end of the Champions League final. And I wasn't happy about it, but I said, fuck it, I'll do it. I'm a man of my word. I said, I'll do it. But as I was doing it, I was like, I'll do this all right, but I'm going to fucking tell everybody. So you can imagine my face when I walked in here tonight, and there she was again. Thanks, everyone. Thanks very much.
Ha ha ha!